Well, hi Aquarius! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. So Aquarius, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. And if you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Here we go for Aquarius. What can you expect coming up in your life? Any advice is more than welcome for Aquarius. What else do we need to know for Aquarius? Let's see what we got here. In the order that they came out for Aquarius. Wow. We have a couple cards for the next part of the reading. So the overall energy, Aquarius, is the Emperor. This is the card for Aries. So Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy of this card that's surrounding your entire reading is one of sticking true to yourself, not budging, just kind of like being stubborn. But I'm looking at the rest of these cards, and I think it's about you being stubborn in a good way. It's like you knowing what you want and not settling for anything less. You're very well liked and respected by others, and you may be a leader in your profession. So this surrounds your entire reading. I feel like you're just kind of like taking charge of your life. Up here in your highest energy is the Six of Wands. Now, this is the card for success in love. This is in your highest energy. That wreath right there can stand for engagement. All those wands coming up in the background are people celebrating your success in love. You're holding to it. This is what you want. You want success in love. And you have a vision of what you want, and that's what you're going to stick to. This Six of Wands is right next to the Page of Pentacles, which is right above the Emperor, the overall energy. So the Page of Pentacles, this is like looking at that pentacle of security and stability, commitment, and trying to foresee your future. You're trying to see what will look in moving forward and how you can obtain the Six of Wands, which is what you really want, and you are stubborn. You're like, this is what I want. This is how I want my life to look in moving forward. And then right next to the Page of Pentacles is the Two of Cups. This is a soulmate card. It's about friends with love, the meeting of the hearts and the minds. And it's a friendship card. So friends, soulmates with love. And so I think you want to be friends. I think you're looking for a partner that you can be friends with. You know, not just lovers. You really want to have a connection with the person that you're holding out for and the person that you want to enter your life to spend your future with. I have the Four of Wands under the Six of Wands. Now, this is right next to the Emperor. And this is a very strong soulmate card. 11, and look, union between two people. There's a lot of joy associated with this card. This is a card of marriage in the tarot deck. So not only, you know, to be engaged and other people seeing you as a couple and celebrating your love and moving forward in a friendship as well as love. And you want the marriage, you want the whole shebang, and you're going to hold out for it. I have the Two of Wands right next to the Emperor and under the Two of Cups. The Two of Wands, this is your energy of holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and with your other hand you're holding the world, a whole new life cycle. And you're contemplating again what that's going to look like. You're ready to move forward, but what is it going to look like in moving forward? You know what you want? Is it out there? Is it out there? Well, I have the Death card, which is right under the Four of Wands. This is the card for Scorpio. Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy is leaving the old behind. So you're putting some old stuff behind you. You're just kind of letting go of the past and you're moving forward. It's like ringing out the old year and ringing in the new year. It's a card of transformation. I feel like you probably have been through some downs, and this is what's got you into this place of the Emperor, into this energy of the Emperor, where you know what you want, and you're not settling for anything else, and you're leaving everything that has been dissatisfying to you behind, and you are moving forward. You know what you want now. I have the King of Cups. You're moving right towards this King of Cups, which is under the Emperor. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer that might be strong in your chart or in someone else's, Aquarius, around this reading. But the energy, very mature energy, mature-minded. But you've got this huge cup of love, and you are holding it very close to yourself until the right person comes along. This is part of what you're being stubborn with. You have this huge cup, and you're like, I'm not handing it out to just anybody. They're going to have all these qualities. They're going to have to be the right person for me to move forward with them. But I am definitely letting the past go, and I am moving forward. You know, I really think you're going to accomplish this. I have the 10 of Cups right next to the King of Cups and under the 2 of Wands. Now, this is an equal exchange of 10 cups of love. Sunshine and rainbows, union between two people. There's children dancing in this card. This is a very family type oriented card with lots of love and lots of joy and an equal exchange of love. So I feel like this might be coming in because this is the only way you're going to hand out that cup of love. Let's take out the second part of this reading. Maybe we'll find out how you got to this place, or how, there's always more. Always more for Aquarius. And there you are as the King of Swords, as an air sign for Aquarius. Let's see what we got here. See if we have enough. Just enough. Okay. So Aquarius have the Knight of Wands. Now this is next to the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups can be friends with benefits. And having this Knight of Wands next to it, I think this is the type of relationship you're leaving behind. You're done with friends with benefits. No more of that. And you have made up your mind. And you're sticking to it. With the Emperor, you are definitely sticking to it. So this is an energy that runs in and out of your life. They bring in a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and they run out the staff of passion. It's very unsettled, ungrounded. That's the type of energy that you're leaving behind. You are heading towards the Ace of Wands, which is that fresh start, that new beginning, just blooming and blossoming. The Ace of Wands is right next to your card, the King of Swords. And again, mature energy, minded. You have your sword up. And you're not, like I said, you're not going to settle for anything less in your fresh start and your new beginning. It's going to have everything that you desire in order to hand out that cup of love. You're very much on guard, but in a very mature way. You're looking and searching for truth and clarity in a relationship. I have the 5 of Swords right under the Knight of Wands and next to the 2 of Wands. The 5 of Swords is picking up those swords of truth and clarity now about these past, friends with benefits, it looks like, that you've had in your life. Whether you wanted it that way or not, it seems like it turned out that way, if this is your reading. But you're looking back, there might have been at least 2 other relationships, and you're looking back and you're picking up these swords of truth and clarity, and you're like, good riddance, you're leaving the old behind, moving forward, very clear-minded on what you want. It's right next to the 10 of Pentacles. This is what you want. This 10 of Pentacles is right under the Ace of Wands. You want a secure, stable, grounded, committed relationship. This is union between 2 people. There's extended family here. You got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in this reading. So here's the grounded part of it. There's pets, there's children, very secure relationship. I think you are absolutely heading that direction. You are fierce. I mean, the Knight of Swords is right under the King of Swords and right next to the 10 of Pentacles. So the Knight of Swords is a very actionable card. It's taking action. So, and that is seeking truth and seeking clarity. And it's like you woke up one day and you're like, I've had enough. I know what I want, and I am not settling, and I am going to get to the truth, no matter who comes toward me, before I even think about handing out this cup of love. That's what this reading is all about. You being stubborn, you holding true to yourself because you really want that Ten of Pentacles. You really want that Ten of Cups. You really want this friendship in your relationship. You know, you want a beautiful future, and you're going to hold out. I have the Fool's energy under the Five of Swords and next to Ten of Cups. So you have, you know, we had the Knight of Wands above the Five of Swords, that you're picking up truth and clarity. You're letting go some old energies. And one of those energies is this Fool energy. This is leaping into things a little too fast. This is like throwing caution to the wind, living day by day. It's really fun. It's a really joyful card, but you find yourself coming to the edge of a cliff where you pull your head out of the clouds and you start to look forward like, you know, where's the future? What does the future look like? And that's what you're doing here with the Page of Pentacles. You're really concentrating on your future. And so you're coming out of this energy of the Fool by gathering up your swords of truth and clarity. I have the King of Wands right next to the Fool, and the King of Wands is right under the Ten of Pentacles. This is fire, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Remember, Aries is right here. Might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But the King of Wands, again, mature-minded energy. You're holding on to that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And your other hand's on your hip. You're ready. You're ready to move forward if the right person comes along. And guess what? Guess what? I have the Sun right next to the King of Wands and right under the Knight of Swords. There is a new, fresh beginning coming along, a fresh start coming along in your life with lots of love and lots of joy. That's what this card is all about. It's one of my favorite cards in the whole deck. And this is how your reading is ending. I think you're going to get what you want. So this whole reading is about leaving your past behind, learning from it, and being very decisive about what you want moving forward. I'm taking out a Law of Attraction card for you. Let's see what the universe has to say. Let's see. What does the universe have to say for Aquarius? What does the universe have to say? Aquarius. Pull a card for Aquarius here. There. You might have been in some unhealthy relationships too. You know, this Knight of Wands can be unhealthy for people. The card says, thoughts are in harmony with health. Now I'm going to read it to you, and you can pause and read this anytime. Glasses. I want perfect health. I like feeling good. I enjoy a good feeling body. I have many positive memories of feeling good in my body. I see people who are clearly in a state of good health, and it's easy to see how much they are enjoying their good feeling bodies. When I think thoughts like these, I feel good. These thoughts are in harmony with a healthy body. You know, I feel like after reading this card and reading your reading, that you have been in relationships that have sucked the life out of you. And I feel like right now, because I am reading, you are leaving the old behind, you are moving forward. If this is your reading, keep those positive thoughts in mind, those healthy thoughts about feeling good in yourself, in your own skin, and moving forward, and you will bring it in. You are bringing it in. I got the Sun here. If this is your reading, Aquarius, thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.